Welcome to the All-in-One Network with Obri Mukhase. As we now close the year 2025, I really wish to say that you be safe during this period as we usher in 2026. Let it actually be a fruitful, beneficial year to everyone. Let us stay safe and be alert at all times. I really wish to thank all those who have subscribed and also urge everyone else to share the link and subscribe, share and like. At the All-in-One Network, we strive to bring you stories that are legitimate, that are truthful and authentic. In today's segment, I want to zoom into one of the unsung heroes who hails from Kilnerton Village. Kilnerton Village existed alongside Marawastad. It is one of Pretoria's oldest and the very first black townships. Kilnerton was established by Reverend Weaven, who happened to be from the Wesleyan Methodist missionaries. And as time went, a man who gained his theological qualifications from Natal, hailing from Sekhukhune district, was seconded to Pretoria and he came to settle at Kilnerton Village. This is one of the founding fathers of the village, and not much has been said about him. A great leader, a visionary, and someone who had, community having to eat from his palm. His name is Reverend Mangena Makena. Reverend Makena was born in 1836 in Sekhukhune district. Having to follow up his education, he went to Natal and he did his theological studies there. When the Wesleyan missionaries arrived in Pretoria, they found a very good habitable place in a farm called Kuduspas, already inhabited by black inhabitants. The missionaries established a church, and from the establishment of the church, a school was also erected. During this particular period is when Reverend Mangena Makena was seconded to Pretoria, and the area of destination would be Pretoria's Kilnerton Village. He laid the first stone of Kilnerton and also assisted in the construction of the school, and he ministered at the Wesleyan Methodist Church. He laid all the fittings, bare hands, of the Kilnerton Institute. He became one of the greatest teachers. He was the right-hand man to Reverend Weaven. As time went, Kilnerton had to be named. And who else except Mr. Kilner, Reverend Kilner, who was the secretary of the Wesleyan Methodist missionary organization based in Britain. That is where Kilnerton derived its name from. In having to honor Reverend Kilner with the naming of Kilnerton, This happened because Reverend Kilner fundraised money for the construction of the Kilnerton Village. And Reverend Wivent had to retire and was honored with the naming of Wivent Park in Silverton. Kilnerton became now the attraction for all those who wanted to be educated. So the Kilnerton Institute became the go-to institution, and many flocked from the diaspora. And one could actually say that Kilnerton Village became one of the primary educational provision centers in the country, because many teachers hailed from the Kilnerton Institute. Reverend Mangena Makena was then seconded to establish the Wesleyan churches in the Waterberg region of Limpopo then, which was the Northern Transvaal, but today known as Limpopo. He assisted in constructing churches and also was seconded to the areas of Makapan near Hammanskraal. That is where now he later returned to Kilnerton Village. And returning to the village, he was now given the responsibility of being the principal of Kilnerton Institute. And this is where he met and taught one of the brightest minds South Africa has ever produced, Ntate Sefako Makhato. Let me really thank you for tuning in and listening to this clip. And if this was valuable and you liked the story, it is important that we engage in the comment section. Let us engage, and remember that telling our stories should actually be fashionable. We must do it